of this Hollywood Casino 400, Christopher Bell on the inside of Kyle Larson, and Bell, who finished runner-up here in the spring, has looked incredibly strong today. He gets a little shove from Ross Chastain. Hamlin got into Chastain as well. So Bell down the back stretch. Here comes Larson. Chase Elliott's in the mix. Briscoe's there. Hocevar looked for the inside on Joey Logano, and that door was promptly shut.
How about the 9 of Chase Elliott parking it on the right rear quarter panel of Chastain?
It slowed them both up, and that allowed Hamlin to
These guys are vicious to each other in traffic. And we should all love it.
Restarts here at Kansas are a feature, and a feature for a reason.
Oh, Larson, he drove it down into turn 3 with tons of speed. Bell's able, wreck off turn 4.
John Hunter Nemechek and the 60 of Ryan Priest.
You talked about it, Steve, how wild these restarts are, how aggressive it is. A couple laps after dropping the green flag.
What's that like as a driver, Jeff? Do you get extra amped up knowing that when you're at a track like Kansas where the restarts are so crazy?
Opportunity. This is what this is all about. You got to get going. What happens here? Oh, just Priest comes up the racetrack.
Yeah.
Gets into the side of Nemechek.
Priest needed 3 lanes to try to save whatever handling issue he was having, and he only had 2. Looks like it starts tight, and the back kind of walks around. Eric Jones is fully on the brakes.
Cindric.
Playoff driver Cindric sneaking through.
Yeah, he looks like he got tight. Like it was in the middle of, leaving the corner, just gets tight. Can't get slowed down. Wow.
I take that back. The statement about the brakes, no, he was just wide open. Just stayed wide open. Unbelievable.
I mean, look at the 2-car Cindric. Whoa.
Straight through the gap.
Seas parted.
Wow. That was in the teens. Priest and Nemechek were running 16th and 17th. Super close call for Austin Cindric.
Some pretty decent damage on the right front of the 60. High-speed track. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it'll definitely disrupt the airflow for Priest. Both will have to come to the service of their crew. When the roof flaps open, the diffuser flap gets deployed, so they'll have to come down and clean the cars up a little bit. I would imagine all the leaders will stay out. Maybe somebody like Reddick might come get gas, 75, 74 to go. Maybe they think there's some sort of Hail Mary of running the stage all the way through, or just, you have to be careful, though, because even Reddick running 25th, as frustrated as he may be, there's still 8 cars, 9 cars behind him on the lead lap. So, you just don't want to throw away 9 positions.
Under caution here. Feet were off the pedals and going. Copy.
So no panic yet in the 11 camp, Steve, but I want to go back to what Denny talked to me about yesterday. They have had such a great car here in Kansas over the years. Remember the spring? They were a really good car in the spring. They had a clutch issue, but he said, we have had so many mechanical issues here at Kansas. If you're Chris Gale, how concerned would you be?
Sticking 10%, 20%. That completely changes the way your car drives.
Toyota Supra off, back on pit road, leaving a clear track for a take 2 opportunity for Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson. Here we go. Stage 2 back underway here in Kansas. Great restart, Christopher Bell. The Hendrick teammates are helping each other. Hamlin sees his teammate disappear. And how about Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in that bright green 47?
And Briscoe made it 3 wide, jumped on the outside of Chastain. Those guys are still 3 wide.
On board with Briscoe, the Toyota on board. You see that orange Chastain ride right in front of him. How about Bubba Wallace right there? And then Logano 3 wide. Blaney has slowly but surely inched his way in this backup car up inside the top 15.
That was efficient work. That was methodical, efficient by these Penske drivers. Not only last week's winner Ryan Blaney, but Joey Logano on his left. And then Austin Cindric's a little further back, but at least he's in the top 20.
5 car to look a little bit like Larson of the first half of the year, kind of pre-made Kyle Larson. This is what we expect, leading laps. Bell with a big crossover. The dirt racers duel at the front.
Bell to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to slide up in front of Larson. Let's see if Larson has enough momentum. He does not to get to the inside of Bell. But Bell's okay with this. Even if he does get to the inside, he got outside position on him.
Remember, Bell's on 2 tires. The 5, the 9, the 11, all on 4 good years back in lap 83.
2 Toyotas and 2 Chevrolets filled the top 4 positions. And Toyota and Chevrolet have an even spread of the victories this year with 12 wins each, which just so happens to be twice as many victories as the Ford camp. So Ford would like to try and change that over these remaining 6 races. Highest place Ford at the moment is Joey Logano in 10th. So it's the Sports Clips Camry today for for Denny Hamlin, who runs in 4th. And today you may have noticed on the back of the car there's a yellow logo, and what it is a bright yellow stem and biplane. There's a good message behind this, because Sport Clips was actually founded by an Air Force veteran, and they've dedicated some space on the car today, a non-profit called Dream Flights that's honoured nearly 8,000 veterans in senior living and assisted living communities with free flights in a restored World War II era biplane. So that's just a little nod to the veterans and a great message.
Chase Elliott, he's going to slide Larson. Larson's got a lot of momentum, but we'll see what he does here. Yep, to the quarter panel. Now let's see if Larson returns the favor. And he's not.